Ah. I just wanted to wait for it to drop. Hold on. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. Welcome back. It's been a long work week. Long. Honey, if you are in sales and this was a tough month for you, I get it. Next month is tomorrow. It'll be better. I know the majority of people went away on vacation. Um, it just was very difficult for some of us. Not all of us, but some of us. But yeah, welcome. I have a rant. I'm a little bit PO'd. I'm going to talk about it. Um, it may not mean much to anybody for me with this particular rant, besides the fact that, you know, let's address the elephant in the room. There is not a time that I have to go out here and have to defend my right to being a VTuber. It never fails, right? It never fails. Then I'm told, my favorite part about being a VTuber, I'm told that, oh, you're not a real VTuber because you show your face and and blah blah blah. And I'm just like, but I didn't want you to be a fan. Like I totally wasn't doing this like for you to be a fan. Just being honest, like you don't fit the vibe anyway. Like you just don't belong here. Um wasn't an invitation for you to join my shit. I just was putting it out there that a bitch is a VTuber, you know? And plus, I've been a VTuber for a while. Like, this is not some shit that I decided one day to wake up to do. Like, I have been a VTuber for a minute now. You just seen like the new, version of me that's been pushing myself. And now that I've been working my ass off, I've been investing in the software and the hardware that I need in order for me to succeed. And because you want to sit there and put me into a fucking box, you know go follow that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. I'm here for me. I'm here for the people that support me. And you don't have to like what we do around here. Like, we don't. Like, you're not going to see me being performative. And I've been saying this shit since day fucking one, that I am not the creator that is performative. You're not going to see me, making these cringe ass fucking thumbnails to gain attention. I'm going to find my real tribe when people want to spend time with real VTubers who don't bait for fucking drama. They're just here to provide entertainment as their virtual self. So you're not going to get that shit from here. I'm not starting beef with nobody. I'm not looking at what other people got going on in their fucking discords. We're not here for that. You're not going to see me having beefs about my avatar. Oh, you know, it's a ripped avatar. Bitch, I made this avatar. I made us. Okay? I made us. So we're not going to have those issues over here. And if you think that you're going to come to my dwelling, to my kingdom, to stir up nonsense, like you can keep that shit because I'm not here for that. Okay? Now, for those of you who feel like it was just like implied that I'm too ghetto to be a VTuber. Like, I'm fucking like too ghetto. Like, I'm a rapper. I don't equate rapping with being ghetto. A lot of you guys see female rapper and you guys think the worst, when a lot of the raps that I do is about consciousness and energy and the powers that be that are in control on some dope ass beats that I made. you know I'm trying to be myself in every realm, as a musician, as a gamer, as a VTuber, as a streamer, as a mommy, all of that. I have no reason to be fucking fake, bro. Like I just don't, you know? And on top of that, as the type of gamer that I am, as a VTuber, I'm also a virtual reality gamer, right? So we're not on console all the time over here. So some of y'all don't like that, you know? Some of y'all don't like that. That's cool. That's cool. We're not here for everyone to like us. We're here to attract the people that do like the weird, crazy shit that we do, you know? 9 times out of 10, I always find myself having to defend my right to be me. Why do I have to defend my right to be me? Like, I don't need permission to be me. Maybe you need permission to be you, from you. A lot of y'all don't want to admit that shit. You need permission to be you from you. You fucking thinking everybody else's mind about what people think of you. So you're seeking permission to exist. You're seeking permission to be your authentic self. You're never going to get that shit from me. I'm always going to be myself, whether it's cringe to you or not. You know, so I just thought that I would like start off with a rant about that, because again, you know, there's a lot of people that fucking tease me about this shit. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers are crying about AI stealing everything. Stealing everything. I would rather an AI jack my motherfucking avatar than my actual authentic self as a human being right now. And that's not my reason for becoming a VTuber. I've been a VTuber, like I said, for maybe the past 6-7 years. I just was off and on because this is becoming a VTuber is not a skin that you put on overnight. It's not a skin that you put on overnight. Like, you're born or reborn as a virtual being. So you have to become this virtual being. Like, you have to look at this character like, this is me, y'all. This is me. This is me. I got, the ears. I got the long hair. I got the sparkles on my face, knowing good and damn well when I go to work on Monday morning, I don't look like this shit. I don't look like this shit. I honestly don't. And then, of course, one thing that a lot of VTubers don't have is a fucking personality, right? This is all about, like, I'm not going to say acting, but you're selling your voice and your personality and trying to sell the fact that your voice and your personality lives and exists within an avatar. So you're doing 10 times the work than an average person that's just showing their face. 9 times out of 10, we have to understand that people actually have to like you. They have to actually like you. They have to actually think you're interesting. They have to actually think you're fucking cool. Like, it doesn't matter if you decide to be a VTuber, a regular YouTuber. It doesn't matter. Are you likable? Are you going to retain those watched minutes? I can't even tell you how many times I've looked. I'm like, 5 views, 6 views. Like, what the fuck? Where did I go wrong? I went wrong because obviously, I just don't have a sense of direction. I'm just hit record. Let's fucking go. That's my mentality. Hit record. LFG. Okay. Only time I'm spending time on some shit, because I'm not doing editing. I already fucking made that abundantly clear. I'm not doing editing. I just care about, obviously, the thumbnails, because thumbnails means the world to everybody for some strange motherfucking reason. Because I was just sitting there telling my friend today, I said, look, I come from an era on YouTube where it was a Friday night, and I'm going to drop the YouTuber's name. Okay. His name was Eben Gregory. Eben Gregory, okay? Eben Gregory had a drop every Friday, bro. I made sure that my ass was home Friday to catch the drop. And it was just a 15-minute, high-pitched voice observation of celebrities. Maybe a skit. But you treated this shit like primetime TV, bro. Like now it's like you get on YouTube and people are posting 5, 6, 15-minute long form content videos a day. And I'm like, this is why people don't stick around. You know, this is why songs are literally less than 2 minutes. There's no bridge anymore. Right? This is why. Because people's like attention span is so slow. And it's like it's just so like they just can't, you can't hold people's attention anymore. People are ready to flick to the next video quickly. So you have to be on that with the sound effects, with the editing, with the thumbnails. I'm like, I don't have time for all of this performative shit. Do you like me? And will you sit for 15 minutes and listen to what the fuck I have to say? If no, would you sit for 5 minutes and listen to what I have to say just so that the algorithm could say that my shit was kind of dope? You know, something, you know. I honestly don't have time for that. To sit and edit and get everything so poised and perfect just for people to just keep swiping. Like, swipe or no swiping, bro. Like, just sit for 5 minutes and listen to me. Now. Because I said so. Because I am MINX effing. I keep doing that shit. MINX effing Couture. AKA Kazai. Or Cat's Eye if you're nasty. I'm just so tired of it. Like, I'm just so tired. It's like, oh my God. But anyway, I said I wasn't going to drag this out. I was going to give you guys 15 minutes of a rant today. And that's my rant for today. Like, honestly, like please, like, accept me for me. I've been on the internet, like I said, since I was a fucking zygote, basically. 30 years tops. 30 years tops I've been on the internet. And I would say my favorite part about being on the internet was just being able to be myself. And if people rocked with it, they did. If they didn't, they didn't. But since we were talking about the inception of internet, I definitely want to just drop one thought here. MySpace coming back? No. No. No thanks. Like, why would you guys want to sign up for MySpace again? I mean, do you not realize that the internet is now only for one function and one function only, and it is to data mine? Data mine? Because they know a bunch of people are going to like jump back into it. They've been robbing us based off of nostalgia. They've been robbing us based off of nostalgia. If I want an HTML code and make all the shit look like the way that I want it, I will get my own motherfucking website. $12 a year. Or $12 for the year, right? With GoDaddy. Yeah, $12.67, $12.60, whatever the fuck it is I pay for a website. Why on earth would you guys want to go to another? I just look at this shit like with Jack Dorsey when he fucking got rid of Twitter and went over to Blue Sky. I'm like, it was just jumping another platform. You should have kept Twitter then. But it's like jumping from social. Oh my God, MySpace is coming back. So, oh my God, I remember when I used to decorate my profile. You could decorate your own website. Bro. You could also, guess what? You could also monetize off your own traffic. Sell ad space. Why do you need the powers that be to constantly keep giving y'all shit that you can build on your own? You don't need MySpace. MySpace clearly needs you. So you will not catch me on that. Oh, you'll probably catch me on that shit. I'm being honest. I'm not going to lie. Bruh. You know, people don't want to go where the big fish are, but I'm just saying I have my own websites. So I'm not being completely hypocritical, but I'm just saying, like, it's just data farming, like that they're mining us. How do you not know they're going to use MySpace, right? They're going to say, oh, we're not going to have none of that bullshit, whatever. And they're just using your data to train AI anyway. Like, I honestly don't think I would fall for it immediately. Eventually. but not immediately. And that's why I love having the choice. So if you guys are going to join MySpace, don't listen to me. Don't listen to what MINX is saying. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I won't be doing that immediately. But yeah, tell me your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think that joining MySpace when it returns is going to give us back an algorithm of chronological order of actually like seeing posts? I mean, because you've got to understand, MySpace was not about a feed. It was not about a feed. It was never about a feed. It was about the top 8. Okay. More data mining. Because, yeah, why not know your top 8 people that you fuck with so the government can, have a nice little watch party on how y'all move? Again, I'm not trying to sound like a conspiracy theorist. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm just observant and highly skeptical. So, like I said, you guys tell me in the comments, you guys are joining MySpace or nah. But thank you guys for tuning in. I should be back with another rant soon. I have to go to work tomorrow, but I said I was going to make sure you guys got some of my thoughts today. And again, I appreciate you guys. Please make sure you check out my SoundCloud. I have some good ass music on there, and all different types: rap, pop. Someone said dark pop the other day. Rap, pop, hip hop, electronica, whatever the hell you guys like. And it's all fully produced by moi. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good one.